People who have dated celebrities, how'd it go? He was famous in another country. We met when he was visiting friends in my city for some music festival. I met him at a group outing and didn't know who he was. I asked for his number and he said yes, because he thought I was funny. I didn't clue in that he was famous until our fourth date, and only because on a few occasions, girls from his country recognized him out in public and started freaking out. The first time it happened, we were at this little cafe, and these two girls started whispering and pointing at our table. Then they came over asking for selfies, speaking in what I later found out was Portuguese. He was super polite, but clearly uncomfortable. After they left, I asked him what that was about. He was really hesitant to explain, but when he finally told me he was a singer back in Brazil with like 3 million Instagram followers, I was just like, oh, that's cool. I didn't make a big deal out of it, which in retrospect, I think preserved our relationship. I've never showed him off as my celebrity boyfriend because, well, I'm not really into that scene. I think if I did, that would have been a deal breaker. What really surprised me was how much he hated the attention. He told me stories about not being able to go grocery shopping without getting mobbed, having paparazzi follow him to the gym, fans showing up at his apartment building. He said the worst part was dating in Brazil because every girl he met either wanted to use him for fame or was intimidated by his status. You're the first person who's treated me like a normal guy in 3 years, he told me one night. Back home, I can't tell if people actually like me or just want something from me. He had this weird relationship with fame. He didn't enjoy being famous at all. To him, fame was the price he had to pay to do the thing that he loved and was really good at. When we were together in my country, we could be more normal, occasionally being approached by fans notwithstanding. The couple times I visited him in Brazil, we spent most of our time in his apartment or in private clubs where his privacy could be guaranteed. The Brazil trips were eye-opening. I saw how intense his fame really was. We couldn't walk down the street without people recognizing him. He had to wear sunglasses and hoodies everywhere. One time, we tried to go to a normal restaurant and ended up leaving because too many people were taking photos and asking for autographs. It was exhausting just watching him deal with it. His management team wasn't thrilled about me either. They kept suggesting he date other celebrities for publicity opportunities. They thought dating a random American girl was bad for his image. He told them to back off, but I could see the pressure was getting to him. The breaking point came when some Brazilian gossip blog got photos of us together and started digging into my background. They found my social media, my job, even contacted my friends asking questions about our relationship. I wasn't prepared for that level of invasion. Having strangers analyze your life online is terrifying. That's when he made a decision that shocked everyone, including me. He told his label he wanted to take a break from music and move to the US. His team thought he was crazy. He was at the peak of his career, selling out stadiums, making millions. But he said he'd rather be happy and unknown than famous and miserable. The transition wasn't easy. He had to learn English better, figure out how to live without assistance and security, deal with going from being recognized everywhere to being completely anonymous. But watching him discover simple pleasures like grocery shopping alone or going to movies without bodyguards was amazing. Eventually, he just quietly withdrew from the public eye and moved to my country. We've been married 5 years now, and I'm constantly on the lookout for signs that Daddy's musical talents got passed on to either or both of our kids, haha.